Hello everyone and welcome to the Ingles table. I'm Jasmin Queen and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my delicious cream spinach. I got everything I need from my local Ingles, so let's get started. I have 3 tablespoons of butter already melting in the skillet, and then I have some onion. Quick tip on the onion, y'all, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can pick up onions already diced at Ingles. So you can save all of that time. There's no crying in the kitchen when you can get your onions pre-diced at Ingles. So have these cooking a little bit. They've been going for a couple of minutes. You just want them to be translucent. And then we're going to be making a roux sauce. So again, I have the butter. This one's a little different because it has onions in it already. All right, and then we have some flour. And we just want to cook that until the flour is brown and get all that butter incorporated in this. And you'll know when there's just not big piles of flour that it's ready to add the heavy cream. There we go. And this is one of those things that you have to be patient with. I don't have that characteristic very often, but we're going to be patient today and let this cook the way it's supposed to. We make this at my house every holiday, and it's one of our favorites. My mother-in-law actually shared this recipe with me, but we've tweaked it a little bit over the years, not to make it better, just to make it a little different, but it is absolutely delicious. All right, now we're going to add the heavy cream. And you want to do this slowly, so kind of whisk as you pour, getting that flour and butter just all mixed in here. And this is going to become a nice thick sauce. Go. Again, you have to be patient with this part. You have to let it really start to thicken up. I'm going again, just slowly pouring it in here and whisking as you pour. And I have my heat set on about medium. You don't want it to get too hot because you don't want this sauce to burn. That would not be a tasty dish right there. All right, so get this all stirred up, and then we're going to add some nutmeg, a little bit of salt, and some pepper. I'll probably just use about half this pepper. There we go. If you're not like a huge fan of the nutmeg taste, you can definitely leave that out, but I think that adds just a little bit of extra flavor in this to make it even more delicious. All right, so this will take a couple of minutes just to get nice and thick. And then we are going to add some cheese, lots of cheese to this. I think you can never have too much cheese, especially on the holidays. That's a great time to splurge and just eat all these delicious things that you've been wanting to eat. So that's what we do at my house, is just kind of make it a splurge day. All right, so we have some Parmesan, and this is just the grated Parmesan. Get that mixed in. And then we have a big block of white cheddar that I shredded. And you know, Ingles has so many different kinds of cheeses. You can go in there and just look around and find different kinds of cheese to try in this. It doesn't have to be these, because you know, there's just such a variety there. There we go. And then we're gonna get this all mixed in, and it's just gonna be one delicious cheese sauce right here. And this is something, we usually make this the night before the holiday and then just put it in the refrigerator overnight and just pop it in the oven the next day. Kind of saves time, so you're not cooking when you want to be spending time with your family. You can just pop it right in the oven. All right, you just want to make sure all this cheese is nice and melted. I like to whisk the whole time just so it doesn't burn on the bottom. Just be here whisking away. All right, there we go. It looks like all the cheese is melted. And now I have just one bag of Laura Lynn frozen spinach. I thawed it and I just dumped it in this bowl, y'all. This is an easy peasy. The sauce was the hard part of this. So we're gonna turn the sauce off, and then we're just going to pour the sauce in here on top of the spinach. And I'm gonna make sure I get all of that because I don't wanna leave any cheese behind. There we go. And we're just going to take a spoon and just mix this all together. And then we have, let's see, let's do some eggs. Another time saver, y'all, at Ingles, you can get already hard-boiled eggs. I didn't have to boil these. All I had to do was cut them. So again, Ingles has you covered for the holidays because there's so many ways to save time because you don't want to be in the kitchen. You want to be spending time with your family. So go check that out and get you some already boiled eggs and save some time there. And I picked up already cooked bacon. I just crisped it up a little bit in a skillet and it's ready to go. Stir that all together, and then we're going to put it in a casserole dish. You can actually stop here if you want. You could eat it like this and it would still be absolutely delicious, but I like to take it one step further. So let's put this in a casserole dish. Oh my gosh, look at that, y'all. It just screams holidays and deliciousness. Oh, so good. There we go. That last little spoonful right there. And then we are going to top it with some more cheese and some breadcrumbs. We probably won't need all of these, but just however much you want on the top, just to give it a little bit extra texture and extra flavor there. And then we're going to pop this in the oven for about 30 minutes. Just let it get nice and brown on top, and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets done. All right, guys, I got this out of the oven. Look how nice and brown and absolutely delicious this looks. I hope that your family enjoys this just as much as my family does. Thanks for joining me here at the Ingles table. Be sure to check out the website for more tips, tricks, and recipes. I'll see you next time.